When you are highly ambitious, it means that your intuition is really good. So that means that you know what you want and you know how to get there on a subconscious level. For some, it might even be on the conscious, but for most of us, it's just in the subconscious. We know that we somehow are destined for greatness, but we can't explain exactly what it is. But our subconscious still knows what we want and it knows how to get there. So when we deviate from that and go in the wrong direction, signs will start to appear, usually in the form of stress. You've probably noticed these signs in your day-to-day life that you can just tell the difference when you're doing something wrong and you should not do that, or you're supposed to do this thing instead. You can probably name 1,000 times this has happened to you. You have some good examples of when you knew something was wrong, but you did it anyway, or the opposite. This means that you can tell good from bad. You know what is right and you know what is wrong. And this is a double-edged sword. You get to be able to see what's wrong and what's right for you. But this is also really annoying because whenever you deviate from it, you're gonna be stressed, feel guilty, and it's not gonna feel good. However, this is much more of a blessing than a curse because others are just wandering around confused, not knowing where they want to go in life, but you do know where you want to go, and that's gonna serve you so well because you have this opportunity to just trust yourself and live a life that was meant for you. But you can't blind yourself for too long. Like, you're never gonna be able to deviate from these signs for too long. It's gonna lead to high levels of stress, something I've experienced and you do as well. That's why ambitious people are more prone to stress, because whenever we deviate from what we were supposed to do, we're going to notice these signs, and it's not gonna be nice when we don't listen to it. It's warnings telling us that we're doing something we're not supposed to do and we have to listen to it, otherwise we're not gonna live the life we were meant to do. In the end, it's just gonna lead to too much stress and eventually you're just going to collapse. We have to listen to these signs. And they are not a curse, they are a blessing. You should take this as a blessing from the heavens, that we have this opportunity to see right from wrong, to be warned when we deviate from the path we're supposed to take. So see this as a blessing, not a curse. How can we actually use these signs to our advantage? It's simple. We have to just let go and listen to the signs. That's it. If we can just listen to ourselves, trust ourselves, and don't do what is expected of you and instead do what you know is right, you're gonna take advantage of this because you're gonna use it to your ability and do what is right for you. It's that simple. If we can just listen to ourselves instead of following old habits and things we've done in the past and other people have told us, we're going to be able to use this to our advantage and it's going to serve us really well. Because you have like a strong stream where you are supposed to go, and you can just let yourself swim along with it naturally instead of trying to go the opposite way, which is going to be really hard for you. But for others who don't have this high level of intuition and ambition, they can go the wrong way and they're not going to notice it, and they're gonna live a life confused, not knowing that they could have lived a different life. That's why it's such a blessing to have this high level of ambition to know where you want to get. You're gonna get better at noticing these signs. At first, you might not be really good at this. People who are not ambitious can develop the ability. It's simply about just noticing the signs better and feeling when you're doing something wrong. You can tell better wrong from right. And then it's simply about trusting yourself and to do what you notice that you're supposed to do. And this takes courage and it takes responsibility, because taking responsibility, that's what you do. You don't do what everyone else tells you. You actually take responsibility for your own life. You take it in your own hands so you can decide where you want to go. And this takes courage, because it just does. It takes courage. Not a lot of people have the courage to do this. So you're going to become better at this with time, with practice. but you can't expect to be great right away. That's really important. So you can start right now by implementing something. Usually we it's very common to say yes when we really don't want to do something, so but we just say yes to be nice. That's an easy way when you can just, okay, now I actually don't want to do this. You say no, simple as that. No, I don't want to do that. And that's great practice for developing this trust in yourself that I know what is right for me and I will listen to it. That will make you so much more confident, and you will be able to trust yourself and your self-esteem, and you're just gonna be so happy. It's great to listen to yourself and do what you think is right instead of feeling guilty about doing what someone told you when you knew that it was wrong all along. Why is it even important to do this? Because what you get is that you get to live the life that was meant for you from the very beginning. It's that, and you don't need any more reason, because if you get to live the life that was meant for you, how much are you willing to sacrifice for that? Everything, right? You do this, you sacrifice comfort you to listen to others, and instead you take responsibility to do what you know is right, so you can get to live the life that was meant for you. So now it's simply to take action. Start trusting yourself more. At first, you're not gonna have as much self-trust. No one does, because it's way easier to listen to what others telling you to do. So we haven't developed this skill, but you can develop it, and it's going to become better. So develop trust in yourself, and you will be able to go so much further, and you're going to go on the right path that was meant for you. And it's just gonna feel amazing because you're actually doing what you were supposed to do. So try to take action, try to implement something, try to find one thing where you can be more of yourself, you can trust yourself and do what you know is right. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next one.